They video gonna be on these whole COVID masks, Corona masks, whatever you want to call them. And like the truth, like not what you see on the news, but like actual trust. Matter of fact, you take it as what you want, or you can research what I'm talking about if you don't believe me. But what is that? Oh, for one, they don't they don't do nothing that they tell you they're supposed to do. Like the whole keeping you healthy, keeping you healthy thing. That ain't true. For one, they make you sicker. They weaken your immune system. Keeping anything out or keeping, for one, masks. Since when was a surgical mask meant to keep anything from getting out? They meant to keep, I mean, from getting in. It was meant to keep stuff from getting out. So say you are sick. Now you just constantly breathing that same sick air in. It's not even like you could get new fresh air into your body and get the old bad stuff out. It's like you're not even really what's it called respirating anymore. It's like it's for this. How can you do anything like this? Like how can you breathe like the breath of life? Like life, like what do you think oxygen is? And then you cut that off for people who work like 8 hours a day. You cutting that off. You don't feel any difference in your health through that? You think it's corona affecting you, or is just the mask on your face all day long, cutting your breath off, cutting your oxygen? Your flow of oxygen is way too important. For one, a virus, anyway, could still get through those masks. Like a little chemistry lesson, or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna call it chemistry. Viruses. What is it? Are you got? Yeah, the mask meant to keep micron-sized particles from entering in and out. A virus is a nanometer-sized particle. So that's like me saying I don't want no mosquitoes on my face. A mosquito could fly right through my hand. It makes no sense to say I don't want mosquitoes on my face and I'm walking around like this. What is this doing? The mosquito still can get on my face or fly, whatever you want to call it, cause still land right on my face. So just sitting around doing this all day does nothing. Look up nanometers and microns if you don't believe nothing I'm saying. Just go look it up for a little bit. Go do some actual research so you don't just think I'm just saying some words, just throwing stuff out. But anyway, another thing they doing. Let me go back to the immune system thing. Wearing a mask raises your stress levels. Like cutting off your oxygen raises your stress levels. When you raise your stress levels, you raise your fear levels, all of that. Stress, fear, anger, like not being able to get oxygen in. What do you that doesn't empower your immune system at all. It weakens it. It's only weakening it. It does nothing to make you stronger, healthier, or any of that. None of it. Why do you think it's constantly wear your mask, wear your mask, wear your mask? They trying to make us sicker. They not trying to. They were trying to help us. We would have been done. Like this would have been over with. I don't wear masks personally. Like if I do have to wear a mask, I wear a mask to walk through the door when they tell me put your mask on. And as soon as I come through the doorway, it's back off, probably in my pocket or really mine like a little headband. But it ain't really sitting on my face for more than 2 3 minutes. And that's only so I could get through the doorway. Cause some of them will turn you around. Some places I don't even bother to touch stuff. I just walk straight on through the door. Psychologically, now this is where they really getting us at. Psychologically, as melanated people, we meant to connect as humans. Like we meant to connect with everything, like with the sun, the grass, the all this nature, all this. We meant to connect with that. So if you cut off the breath that all of you all share, we share the breath with the grass and the Zeus. Come here. Like nature, this right here. We meant to connect with this. All right, you can go ahead. Lay back down. Go ahead. He ain't gonna move. Anyway, we meant to connect with all of this. So if you cut off your breath, the one thing that you all share, we all share. Everybody shares the same type of oxygen type of. It has to go through your body at some point. The trees, oxygen, all that, it has to go through there at some point. So we all share that. We all connected. So if you cutting off the one thing that helps you connect, well, how do you think that psychologically breaks us down as a people? We not connecting no more. Like, think about it. Like, men and women, our bodies are literally meant to connect at some point and create something. Men, like when you're around a whole bunch of men, you connect psychologically on the mental level, and you empower each other. Women do the same thing. Plants, we eat the plants. Like, now the whole eating animals thing, I can't really get down with that. Like, but if you still see that as a spiritual way of like respecting the life of the animal that you eating, and you understand that it's only meant to help provide you on your journey through life, and you're not just eating just to eat it, then I can respect that to an extent. But if you just eating animals that you have no nothing, like you, oh, you found it, but like just going around like you're not connecting with anything no more. You just worry solely about yourself, just being a selfish being. And that gets you nowhere on this planet. That's what they want us to do. That's why we keep wearing COVID masks. COVID, what is COVID? How does that even make sense? Like, how can it's something out here that's so dangerous that floats around the air that you literally have to go to the doctor to get checked to see if you have it? When I get a cold, well, I don't get those no more, but when you get a cold, you get the flu, you get your leg break, you don't need to say, well, let me go make sure it's actually broken. Or let me go wait for 14 days to see if I actually did get. What? How does that make sense? That's about the dumbest thing I ever heard. There's no way you could sit here and tell me that it's something so dangerous out here, killing so many people, that I have to go to the doctor first just to see if I have it. And they don't run like, I'm pretty sure they don't run just like one test. Like, it's multiple tests first before they even can confirm a case. And then if anybody dies from anything that comes from respiratory problems, like if you have asthma, bronchial issues, that's going to be marked as COVID. Off, like, there's no question about it. This COVID case, another one. They get paid to have COVID patients. Like, you get your extra check just for COVID. You think the doctor is going to deny your check and not say that you had COVID? Or just tell you that you had COVID? Now you need medicine. Now you got to keep coming back. Now you in quarantine. And we sitting here walk around believing COVID is really out there. I've not met one corona anything like. I've not seen one of them. I've not heard anybody around me who's like, yeah, somebody died. I've not heard of it. Like, it hasn't come into my reality yet. So where is it? Where is it at? Like, I don't see how everybody getting so worked up. Like, I'm getting worked up now because it's like I'm kind of annoyed with the whole COVID this and COVID that. Like, what are you talking about? Where's COVID at? If you know somebody who got sick from COVID, it's probably already an existing issue, and putting the mask on just made you even sicker. And then now it's like you had no. I mean, I'm not trying to. Anyway, I don't like sugarcoating stuff. So yeah, they probably already had an existing issue. They put a mask on. The mask don't do anything but make you sicker. So if you put a mask on a sick person, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to slowly deteriorate. That's all it's doing. It's slowly deteriorating our bodies, just getting us sicker and sicker. And then they're going to come with, boom, the vaccine. And what's the vaccine going to do? Who knows what's in that vaccine, but people seem ready for that too. I wish, yeah. Anyway, that whole vaccine thing they talking about, if you believe that's meant to help you too, I don't even know what to say. But the whole sitting inside, the whole quarantine, if you believe the sun does nothing but burn toxins out of your body. Like, it cleanses you, gets rid of negative energies, negative, not even just energy, like food that you put in. Like right now I'm sweating, but I don't even, I'm sweating right now, but like the sweating feel good. Like you should want to sweat. If you sweating, that means you got something that needs to be released. So release it. But sitting in the house and wearing a mask, you're not releasing nothing. You retaining all of your toxin. That toxic level inside of your body is constantly being raised, and you're doing nothing to release it. It's just there. It's there, and it's gonna keep building every time you go outside and you have a mask on. When you ride in your car with a mask on, why? I don't even get that. Why do people ride in their car with masks on? Like, who are you protecting yourself from yourself? I never got that. Now, that one makes less sense to me than the people I see walking on the street with masks. Well, I don't get that either. Like, if you that afraid of the air, then that's like saying you afraid to live. Really, that's what I see the mask as. Like, that's just being afraid of life in general. If you're afraid to connect with people, you afraid to breathe in air, the breath of life, oxygen. You afraid to put that in your body. You think it's detrimental to you. Then you're just afraid to be alive in general. I could go talk about this forever, but I ain't trying to keep this video that long because I really. How long? Anyway, just the whole COVID mask thing. Like, do some real research. They not gonna put nothing real out there other than like it's meant to help you and it's controlling the numbers. But if it's controlling the numbers, why the case is still going? Everybody wearing masks, everybody making them, everybody selling them. Like, they out everywhere. So if it's really that true, then what's going on with the whole numbers and all that? Like, shouldn't he be dropping? What we really need is some sun, some natural immunity boosters. Get your immune system to peak performance, and you won't have to worry about a virus doing anything to you because you're above that. You can't. A virus can't infect you unless you're already sick. Like, you just get rid of the toxic levels. Get rid of that toxicness inside of your body. You don't have to worry about a COVID because a COVID ain't. That's just a word at this point to me. But yeah, I ain't gonna just draw this out. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and do some actual, like, not some Google research, but some actual research. Not because Google ain't gonna tell you nothing but what they want you to hear. Do some real research into what's really going on. Get some real information. Go talk to some people. Like, this whole COVID thing is really not all it's being hyped up to be. It's only like if you put it in your head that it's that dangerous, it will become that dangerous to you. It's not. It's not that serious. But anyway, Thick Zeus. Like, comment, subscribe, uh, repost, all of that, and yeah. Thanks for watching.